Okay, so this is the demo for my project. To begin, I just want to go over some requirements needed to actually run the project. So if I go over to my browser, I have this markdown file that I've created. So essentially goes over all the features, our application, the requirements, and then goes into the instructions. So the actual instructions, in order for our project, we want to first install node dependencies. So we want to go here and we want to actually run npm install. This will install all our node CSS dependencies that we're required to run this project. And then we want to run our CSS development server. This is optional, but we'll just run it anyways. npm run development. Alrighty, now we have the UI working, and now we can actually start a PHP server. So there we go. Now, lastly, to access our project, we can just go to a web browser here, and now we're on the front page. We just go to localhost 9000, and this is going to be our project. Okay, so as you initially notice, there's some pre-created articles that are stored over here, articles.json. So just to confirm, this is what it looks like right now, 2 articles separated by different IDs. So we're going to actually try and create another article. So let's use the URL of this one as an example, this big one. So we'll call this one test, and I'll have the same URL, and we'll submit the article. So article successfully submitted. If we can see down here, the test is submitted. Now, let's say we actually didn't want to call it test. We want it to be called welcome to comp 3015 use. We can actually change that. Actually, just for simplicity, let's copy and paste this, and we can update our article. Now we're allowed to actually have 2 articles with the same name and URL because they're differentiated by ID. So this is actually allowed. But now it's a little redundant since we have 2. So let's go ahead and delete this one. And we can confirm that, yep, our article does get deleted. And we're back down to 2. So let's make sure that these are actually being updated in our articles. So just for testing purposes. Actually, let's try this. Yeah, so this does not work. And now let's try a proper URL. Submit. Test. Now if we look back here, we can see we have our test with our unique ID. And we also see the URL here. So now if we wanted to actually update this and see if it changes, so this is like comp 3015 assignment 1. We can see that it'll actually update here in real time. So everything here is all real time and working as it should.